Mars has been a companion of our planet since its genesis. Moreover, most of our curiosity about cosmic mysteries revolve around this planet. Nowadays, every space organisation is eyeing this planet to dig deeper into the space mysteries. The red surface has a lot of mystery to depict, and with decades of study, scientists have unleashed many unknown theories about Mars. Stick to the end of the video, and we're going to share with you everything that NASA discovered so far on Mars. Hey everybody, greetings from the space venture. Here we introduce to you the wonders of the cosmos. We give you exciting and enlightening information on cosmic statistics and facts. Therefore, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to click the bell icon to never miss an update. With that said, let's get started. More spacecraft have been dispatched by humans to Mars than any other planet. There are quite successful missions now active on or near the planet, influencing future exploration. In the 60s, the Soviet Union and the United States started launching robotic missions to Mars. Before NASA's Mariner 4 spacecraft successfully passed by Mars in 1965 and revealed a desolate scene, many of those early attempts had failed. Later expeditions detected canyons and deltas resembling those on Earth, indicating that liquid water may have formed these surfaces. The NASA Viking landers, which were the first to successfully land on Mars in the middle of the 1970s, studied the Martian soil to hunt for potential indicators of life. The finding provided no conclusive proof that there were any living microorganisms in the soil close to the landing sites. Then NASA launched the Mars exploration program in the mid-1990s to thoroughly investigate the red planet to ascertain whether or not life ever existed on Mars in the past. But according to the speculations, they still live underneath the surface today. However, the program accepted the directive to follow the water in 2000. The quest for extraterrestrial life begins by seeking locations where liquid water exists or once did because it is necessary for life on Earth. The substratum that NASA's Perseverance Mars rover Project 6's wheeled explorer has been travelling on since its February landing was likely produced from raging magma, according to scientists in the mission. The finding has ramifications for correctly dating scientific events in Jezero's crater's history, as well as the history of the entire planet. Curiosity discovered smooth, rounded pebbles. These pebbles were probably rolled downstream for at least a few miles. When Curiosity arrived at Mount Sharp, the team discovered that more than 1,000 vertical feet of granite had been produced from mud at the base of several small lakes. Even scientists think that the Gale crater had rivers and lakes for probably 1 million years or more. The Curiosity rover discovered that the chemistry of ancient Mars was favourable for supporting bacterial life. Sulfur, nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus and carbon were all present in the powder sample that the Curiosity extracted from the sheepbed mudstone in Yellowknife Bay, which are essential elements for life. The sample also contains clay minerals and not a lot of salt, indicating that the area formerly had fresh, possibly drinkable water flowing through it. Since July, NASA's Perseverance rover has dug up 4 thin cores of sedimentary rock on Mars that was created in a former river. Scientists are thrilled because at least 2 of the cores likely contain organisms. They are the first type of this rock to be collected on an alien world. Rocks at a location known as Comanche were discovered by Spirit to be 10 times richer in essential compounds like magnesium and iron carbonates than any other Martian rocks previously examined. When Mars was warm and moist, these rocks were created and had a thicker carbon dioxide atmosphere and a near neutral pH water, compared to the brutally acidic environments the rover discovered. This milder, wetter environment may have sustained life considerably better. At home plate, Spirit dug up dirt with a wheel and discovered 90% pure silica. This type of silica typically can be found on Earth in hot springs or hot steam. Life as we know it frequently finds a warm, comfortable home. Perhaps Martian microbial ancestors did the same. On the other hand, Opportunity explores craters. In its 14 years on Mars, the rover has explored and examined the geology of well over 100 craters of all sizes. It's gained knowledge of how craters arise. More than 14 years have passed as Opportunity has continuously observed Mars. By examining the dust, the opacity of its atmosphere and how it affects the solar panel, it has gathered a lot of scientific knowledge on the Martian environment and solar energy. Undoubtedly, future Mars expeditions will benefit from this kind of information. The fundamental units of life, organic compounds, were finally found on Mars following a protracted search by the Sample Analysis at Mars or SAM instrument in several samples drilled from Mount Sharp and the nearby plains. The discovery doesn't prove that there is life on Mars now or in the past, but it does demonstrate that the conditions were right for life to emerge there once. Additionally, it implies that prehistoric organic elements can be maintained for modern day identification and research. The Perseverance mission science team has been pondering the origin of the local rocks even before the craft landed on Mars. Were they sedimentary, possibly compacted accumulations of mineral particles transported by a prehistoric river system? Or were they made of igneous material, perhaps from lava flows that rose to the surface of a long extinct Martian volcano? Perseverance project scientist Ken Farley of Caltech in Pasadena said, "I was beginning to despair we would never find the answer. But then our pixel instrument got a good look at the abraded patch of a rock from the area nicknamed South Seether, and it all became clear. The crystals within the rock provided the smoking gun." Perseverance's robotic arm has a drill that can abrade or grind rock surfaces so that other equipment like Pixel may investigate them. Pixel, an acronym for Planetary Instrument for X-ray, lithochemistry maps the elemental composition of rocks using X-ray fluorescence. Pixel analysed a South Seether rock that the science team had acquired as a sample using the rover's drill. According to the Pixel data, the rock known as Brack is made up of an unusually high number of massive olivine crystals that are encased in pyroxene crystals. The enormous range of compounds consisting mostly of carbon and typically including hydrogen and oxygen atoms that make up organic molecules is well known. Additionally, these molecules contain sulfur, nitrogen and phosphorus, and the existence of these particle molecules is thought to constitute a potential biosignature, a substance or structure that might be an indication of previous life. NASA will carry out multiple missions to investigate whether life has ever existed on Mars over the next 2 decades. The first step in the research is to ascertain whether there has ever been a habitable environment on Mars. Maybe after that, we can find our friends from another world. Anyway, we've arrived at the end of the video. Feel free to express your thoughts in the comments below. If you've loved the video, make sure to hit the like button and also don't forget to share and subscribe. In the next one, we will see you guys again. Have a fantastic day.